Best he can do in the first frame is just make the spare.
Second frame for Wodka.
Wodka throwing the 5-pin into the wall.
It's nice when you get that carry early on. Loosen, like you had mentioned before, loosens you up. As Himmler now attacks that 10-pin, no problem. Just underway in the second match. Lizzi with just the one national title. He has 6 regional championships, 1 and 3 on television, but a decent average at 222.
And that's the one thing he wasn't doing a lot of earlier today when he made that big move, was leaving the corner pins. He figured out a little niche in order to get him down, but we're on a different pair, freshly oiled, and it's hours later, so a lot of things change. Watch this backswing of Himmler's. Good push away, drops the ball in early with a high backswing. He sort of twists himself a little bit at the line.
Lizzi no problem with the spare. So Lizzi now strikes spare. Wodka double, and Brian Himmler trying to make it 2 straight spares. Boy, he walked away from that quickly, Marshall. That, I guess, you know you have it. And a little frustrated with the shot.
Well, yeah, certainly a little bit of both. You know, after shooting 279 last game, well, Himmler can still shoot 279, just needs to throw the next 10 in a row. No big deal.
Wodka trying to make 3 in a row.
And it's going to be a 4-pin for Wodka. And there's baby Nicole and his wife Lori, and yeah, it's fun being on TV, isn't it? Another soft 10 for Lizzi. It'll be 39 in the second. 10 pins behind this man right here, Dave Wodka. Well, there's an interesting looking ball. A lot of different looks with spare balls nowadays, Phil.
As long as it gets the job done, here's another one, Marshall. Boxing glove inside.
And it just falls into the channel.
Boy, he couldn't punch out that 10-pin.
Now, very unfortunate mistake for Lizzi. The ball just, well, the lane was too long. Will it get the little kick of the 2?
Boy, Himmler, everything went his way in match 1, and now struggling just a bit.
Now Himmler finds himself 11 pins in the rears to Dave Wodka. Lizzi down 21. And he threw that hard and straight and flagged the 2-pin, and that is a mental error. Should never happen.
You just don't see players of this caliber missing single-pin spares.
Well, you know, the 10-pin, you shouldn't miss the 10-pin, but it can happen. But to miss the 2-pin really is unforgivable. And boy, it puts Lizzi and Himmler both in very, very bad situations. 21 pins down to this man right here, Dave Wodka.
4th frame.
That's coming in a little high, but it holds pocket.
Confidence just oozing from Wodka.
Watch how this ball is really full in the pocket for the last 10 feet, but it held, didn't hook much. Right now, he's sort of hoping it'll stay there. It did.
Oh, boy, he just missed a 10-pin.
Well, I don't think he'll have any problem making this particular 10-pin, but he needs to knock down 10, not 9. That's 3 straight 10-pins in a row for Lizzi. Is Himmler. And he comes in light and doesn't knock down the 7-pin.
So again, as Wodka sits down, he's watching Himmler and Lizzi toss 9 counts.
Himmler congratulates himself on making that 7-pin. He stuck a little bit at the line, but Hey, look at that. I made a spare.
That's how you do it. Wodka up in the 5th frame, a double spare, and a strike. Brings it back. 4-pin.
Coming up a bit high. Wodka right now working at a 209 pace, and boy, even though Lizzi and Himmler are having trouble striking, I just don't think 209 is going to be enough.
Turn the pin around.
5-pin. You know, the pins are 4 ounces heavier. The Brunswick Pro pins, 3 pounds, 10 ounces. We'll see a tough break for Lizzi as the ball, well, actually, it hits the 5-pin, but not enough.
Wodka picks up the spare in the 5th, and now Lizzi try to make the single pin spare.
Well, Lizzi makes the spare. Lizzi engaged to Kathy Doran, who bowls on the ladies tour and is from the New Jersey area.
Himmler trying to get his first strike of the game.
Boy, 279 last game. All the momentum going. And I know from my personal experiences that when you have trouble carrying, getting strikes, you start to force the ball. When you force the ball, you get designs like this. He'll take 2. Well, he ends up getting just 1. He now has 70 in the 5th frame. And Himmler really struggling early in this match. Dave Wodka right now, he's your leader. Wodka tripping out the 4-pin. Now this ball's really come in a little bit too heavy, but not only has he got command of the pocket, but good results as well. Will the 10-pin fall? This time everything falls over for Lizzi.